Hello. Hello. Now it is audible, ma. Okay, guys. Okay, now we can discuss what ma MCQs directly. Okay, you are going to get you are having any idea on BRS? Okay. Thank you, Akash. So now we are going to discuss MCQs. Please open the concept book, ma. You can sit with him. Totally we are having 20 MCQs. We can complete. Only from these 20 MCQs, we are going to get one MCQ in the examination. Okay, at last will be there. So 24, page number 24. Go to the last, not that one. For MCQs, there is a separate index. Okay, first one. Who is going to prepare the bank reconciliation statement? The banker will prepare. No, banker will not prepare the bank BRS. So who is going to prepare? We. We means who are we? We are the account holders. So nothing but account holders is going to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, now auditor will prepare. No, for us, in order to check the difference, what is the reason we are getting a difference between as per our cash book, which column? Bank column and the passbook. Here the passbook is equal to the bank statement. In some of the MCQs, they will call it as bank account. What is the meaning of bank account, ma? Bank account means that is not a passbook. Bank account means that is equal to the cash book. So cash book is equal to the bank account. Okay. Next, BRS statement is a ledger account. This is not any type of ledger. So it is a part of cash book. This is not a part of cash book. Is it a subdivision of journal? No. No, ma. In the journals, subdivided into how many parts, ma? 2 parts. First one is called as subsidiary books and second one is called as journal proper. So in the subsidiary books, whether we have discussed any BRS forming part, ma? No, there is no BRS in the subsidiary books. What is the meaning of subsidiary books? Purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales return, bills receivable, bills payable and cash book. There is no book at all in relation to the bank reconciliation statement. It is a one separate statement. So in the name itself, we are saying that it is not an account, it is one of the statement. Same like a balance sheet. Balance sheet is an account or statement. It is a statement but forming part of financial statements. Next, bank reconciliation statement is reported to identify the differences between what, ma? Balance as per cash book and the bank statement. What is the meaning of bank statement? Nothing but passbook. So here sometimes they will give, so balance as per cash column of the cash book and and bank column of the cash book. At that point of time, we have to tick for which option? Bank column of the cash book or cash column of the cash book? Bank column of the cash book. Some of the situations they are asking like that. Next, bank statement is prepared by whom? Banker. Banker will prepare the bank statement. So favorable balance as per bank statement. That means passbook favorable, ma. Debit or credit? Credit. Because in the credit side we are going to record the receipts. Next, overdraft balance as per bank statement. The favorable credit balance means unfavorable what ma? Debit balance. Okay, now we are going to record. So see this one. Imagine this is a passbook. We record receipts on the credit side and payments on the debit side because it is a liability from whose point of view ma? Bank point of view. That is the reason opposite to the asset columns will be there. Okay, now if it is more, receipts are more means we are having which balance ma? Credit balance. Credit side is more than debit side means it is a credit balance. Debit side is more than credit side means it is a debit balance. So that is the reason favorable means which balance ma? Credit balance. Unfavorable means which balance ma? Debit balance. So when come to the cash book, favorable means debit balance, unfavorable means credit balance. So next, credit balance in the cash book means what ma? In the cash book, credit balance means favorable or unfavorable? Cash book credit balance ma. So in the cash book credit side, payments will be there. It is not a favorable. Payments more than receipts means it is called as unfavorable. We are having a negative balance. So next, the cash deposit made by the business appear in the bank statement. They are asking. If you make a deposit in the passbook, which side we have to be recorded? Credit side. So that is the reason which side we have to record ma? Credit side. Are you getting the point or not? If you make the bank cash deposit in the cash book, which side we have to be recorded? In the cash book, debit side. When coming to the passbook, which side ma? Credit side. That is only the answer. So next one ma. So just a second. So in the cash book, debit balance of rupees how much ma? 112. So for this point, don't use the scenario what we have discussed till now. Okay, now because in this point they are recorded the balance as a wrong balance. They recorded the balance as a wrong balance. Till now we have seen we have taken a certain transaction. Now in the transaction either balance they have recorded a wrong or no. So they are recording what ma? Transaction in a wrong manner. Either debit means credit like that. But here what is happening? See this one ma. In cash book, debit balance of rupees how much ma? 112 brought forward as what ma? Credit balance of rupees 121. So what is the meaning of debit balance ma? Debit balance means opening balance will be on the which side ma? Debit side. Debit balance means opening balance will be on the which side ma? Debit side. So debit balance means closing balance will be on the which side? Credit side. Opposite. Okay na? Opening balance debit side means we are going to call it as the particular account is called as what ma? Debit balance. Okay na? See this one. Imagine this is a cash book ma. Normally the debit balance of how much should be there ma? 112. But unfortunately how they have recorded ma? Instead of debit balance they are recording credit of rupees how much? 121. Credit of rupees how much ma? 121. Now we have to rectify this one. Because it is only mistake from whose side? It is only mistake from our side. How we can rectify ma? So given balance is credit balance. What is the normal balance? Debit balance. So as per our knowledge, if the given balance is debit balance means what are the symbols first of all? Minus. So plus minus. Given balance what ma? Credit balance. Actually debit balance. But they are recorded as how? Credit balance. That means what is the given balance now? Credit balance. That means what is the symbols? Plus minus. Now we need to rectify this one. In order to cancel the credit of rupees 121. This is a right or this is a wrong? This is a wrong. In order to cancel the credit, which side we need to record? Debit side. How much we need to record ma? 121. If you record only 121 means the balance should be equal. Yes or no? There is no balance at all. But we have to maintain which balance? Debit balance or credit balance? In order to maintain the debit balance, how much extra amount we need to record? 112 extra amount. If you record 112 extra, if you do the balance, which balance we are going to get ma? See this one. What is the total here? 233 here how much ma? 233. What is the balancing figure? What is the balancing figure ma? 112. And again this the closing balance will become what ma? Opening balance of 112. Now it has become what? Credit balance to debit balance of rupees how much? Of rupees 112. Are you getting the point or not? Now totally how much amount we have to add back in order to get the favorable balance of as per cash book? How much amount we have to add back ma? 121 plus 112, that is equal to how much ma? 233 to be added. Guys, are understanding it or not? Once again I will explain if you want. So what is happening here, ma? So the normal balance is debit balance, ma. The normal balance is what, ma? Debit. But unfortunately they have recorded on which side, ma? They have shown as a credit balance of rupees how much, ma? 121. 120. So 121 credit balance means on the credit side what we have to put, ma? Minus. On the debit side what we have to put, ma? Plus. But this is a wrong or this is a right, ma? This is a wrong. Now imagine we are doing what, ma? Adjusted cash book. So in the adjusted cash book, how we have to do, ma? We have to rectify our mistakes, or we have to rectify the passbook mistakes, or in the adjusted cash book we have to rectify our mistake. Now what we can do, ma? In order to become a 112 as a debit balance, so on the debit side 121 for the cancellation of credit, and again how much extra amount we have to write, ma? 112. What is the total amount? 233. Above that, what is the symbol? Add. So that means 233 we have to be added. So this is the total logic. So this is a very, very important MCQ. Okay, now please give a special point for this one. Okay. So next come to reminding all are same like a previous one. The cash book showing the overdraft of rupees how much, ma? 1500. But the passbook made up of some same date. On which day they are made, ma? Okay. The cash book showed a overdraft balance of rupees how much, ma? 1500. But the passbook made up of same date showed that the checks of rupees how much, ma? 100, 50 and 125 respectively had not been presented for payment. So on the same date, what we have checked, we have checked the bank statement also, but the value of rupees 100, 150 and 125 is appeared in the bank statement, is not appeared, is not appeared. That means what is happening here? Check issued but not presented for payment. So favorable balance, unfavorable balance of cash book, unfavorable balance of cash book. Which side, ma? Debit or credit? Credit side, that is equal to how much? 1500. So what are the symbols? Plus, minus, plus and minus. This is a cash book and this is a passbook. So now we have recorded these three checks in the cash book in the passbook. We recorded these three checks in the cash book. How much, ma, totally? 100 plus 50 plus 125. 275. Which side we need to record? Receipt or payment, payment. Payment in the cash book means which side? Credit side. The total of 275. So what is the balance, ultimate balance, ma? So there is another transaction. And a check of rupees how much, ma? 400 paid into account had not been cleared. What is the meaning of paid into account, ma? Just now we have discussed. Paid into account means deposit or issued or deposit. So check deposited of rupees how much, ma? 400. Collected or not collected? Not collected. So cleared or not cleared? Not cleared. So that is the reason recorded in the cash book but not recorded in the passbook. Which is that we have to be recorded? Debit side. How much, ma? 400. So now say, ma, what is the balance as per passbook, ma? So 1500 plus 400 minus 275. 1625. Guys, are you getting the point or not? Okay. So next one. The bank account of Mukesh was balanced on which date, ma? 31st March 2024. Sir, bank account means nothing but cash book or passbook? Cash book. Bank account means cash book. Only bank statement means that is a passbook. Already at the time of starting of MCQs only I have told you. Bank account means cash book. Okay, na? So it is showing a overdraft of rupees how much, ma? 91,000. Overdraft means favorable or unfavorable? Unfavorable. So can you say the symbols, ma, once again? So debit balance or credit balance, ma? Credit balance. Now what we need to do, ma? So cash book and passbook. What is the balance, ma? 91,000. So above the credit side, what we have to put, ma? Minus, plus, plus and minus. Okay, now what is happening here? It was observed that one check amounts to how much, ma? 20,000 deposited but not collected by the bank until 31st March. Okay, deposited but not collected means which side we have to record in the cash book, ma? You have to record in the cash book debit side. How much, ma? 20,000. Okay, guys. So next, bank charges of rupees how much, ma? 500 were also charged by the bank during the March. Okay na? But accounted in the books of Mukesh in which month? In the April. We are doing the BRS on which date? On the date of 31st March. They were charged the bank charges in the month of March itself. But we have recorded in which date? April. That means during the March, we have recorded or we have not recorded? We have not recorded. That means this particular transaction recorded only in the passbook. Which side debit side of rupees how much 500. So next one, how much the balance So here rectify this answer 71,500. So that is only the balance you are getting What is the balance you are getting? What is the answer? No problem. Here there is no answer. Okay. What is the answer? 91,000 plus 20,000 plus 500. One lakh 11,500. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, now you are done. Check deposited but not collected. Next one, what more? Bank charges charged by the bank. Which side we have to be recorded? Here debit side and there debit side. Okay, now if you want, you can apply your logic. What is your logic? You have to take both the books. What are both the books? In the left hand side it is called as cash book. In the right hand side it is called as passbook. So okay, both the balances are here. And what is happening for 20,000 we have recorded 20,000 in the cash book because of that balance increases or decreases? Increases. From where to where we have to come? We have to come from cash book to passbook to cash book. If you are not responding, I will not teach. I will go outside. Both the books are, this is a cash book and this is a passbook. What is this balance? Given balance is this one only now. Okay. Now 20,000 recorded in which book? Recorded in cash book. So now 20,000 debit side now. So cash book balance increases. So from where to where we have to start now? Given cash book, we have to come from passbook. We have to be decreased, but this is a favorable, unfavorable, unfavorable. So what we need to do? We have to add back. So what? As per your approach also it needs to be added. So this is so much discussion we have to done on which date as on date of examination. It is possible, it is not possible. It is not possible. That is the reason I am saying the shortcut. Okay na? Okay. Our answer is right or wrong? Right. 1,11,500. The given options are wrong. Next. What is happening now? Debit balance as per cash book of ABC Enterprises as on 31st March 2023 is equal to how much 1,500. Now, given balance favorable, unfavorable, favorable. Cash book or passbook? Cash book. That means which side we need to be recorded? 1,500 on the debit side. So what are the symbols we have to put? So minus, plus, minus and plus. Guys, okay na? Okay. Now, checks deposited but not cleared amounts to how much 100 rupees. So this particular transaction recorded in the cash book or passbook? Recorded in the cash book but not recorded in the passbook. Deposit means which side? Debit side, 100 rupees. Okay na? So next one, the checks issued but not presented for payment of rupees how much? 150. Which side? Credit side of the cash book. Next, bank allowed the interest amounts to how much 50. Sir, bank allowed means we have received. Bank allowed means we have received. Charged means that is an expenses. Allowed, bank allowed means that is an income. So nothing but receipt will be recorded in the passbook. Which side? Credit side. 50 rupees I am recording in the passbook because who has allowed this one? Bank. We know na, we don't know na, we don't know. And collected the dividend of rupees how much 50 rupees on behalf of ABC Enterprises. Who has collected this dividend? Bank. So that means it is also appear in the debit side or credit side? Credit side. So what is the total balance? This 100 and this 100 I am cancelling because minus 100 and plus 100. Ultimately 1650 is the answer. Okay na? Are you understanding the logic? So next one, when preparing the bank reconciliation statement, if you start with the debit balance as per cash book, what is the meaning of debit balance as per cash book? Symbols ma, minus, plus, minus, plus. Then the check issued but not presented within the period. Check issued but not presented. That means where we need to record ma? In the cash book credit side. What is the symbol? Add. So the given balance is what ma? Debit balance. They have not given the amount. That is the reason I am keeping what mark? Star mark. So minus, plus, minus and plus are the symbols. So what is the transaction they have given ma? Check issued but not present payment. So where we need to record ma? Debit side or credit side or credit side. So what is the symbol ma? Add. So for that is the reason we are adding. Okay now. Next one. Under bank reconciliation statement, while adjusting the cash book. Adjusting the cash book means nothing but this is called as adjusted cash book or amended cash book. What we are going to call it as amended. In the amended cash book, what are the transactions we are going to consider We are rectifying the mistakes in the cash book. What is the starting point of amended cash book Opening, closing balance of cash book will be the opening balance of amended cash book. Okay, now while preparing the PRS, after the amended cash book we have to prepare or before or after? At that point of time, which balance we have to consider? The closing balance of amended cash book we have to be considered. Okay na guys? So that is the reason the errors and omissions in the cash book are taken into consideration. So are you getting the point or not? All the errors and omissions of the past book we are going to consider. No, only of the cash book. So delays in recording of a passbook due to the difference timing are taken into consideration. No. So this both the answers are wrong. So automatically all the above is also wrong. So our student tendency is that they are given all the above. Yes, all the above is correct. So don't put like that. So 99% cases it is applicable, but in some of the cases like this it will be applicable or not applicable? Not applicable. So next one, see this one very carefully ma. A purchase of rupees how much? 1870 by check has been wrongly posted in the cash book as rupees how much ma? 1790. What is the actual purchase value ma? The actual purchase value is equal to 1870. But how much we have recorded in the cash book ma? 1780. So okay sir. In order to understand this one, can I take the P&L account? So see this P&L account, what is happening means, normally 1000 rupees is the income, expenses, 1000 rupees is the expenses and 1500 is the income. Yeah, exact. How much profit you are going to get 500 is the profit you are going to get. So now if I increase these expenses to 1200 rupees, if I increase these expenses to how much 1200 rupees, our profit is going to decrease to how much 300. That means if the expenses increases, profit decreases. If the income increases, okay, we can take. Now the 1200 and 300 I am increasing this 1500 to 2000 So now what is the profit 2000 minus 1200, that is equal to 800. So if I increase the incomes, the profit will be increases. So incomes and the profits are directly proportional and expenses and profits are indirectly proportional. Now what we have done we have done the expenditure, we have done the income, we have done the expenses. So what is the purchase means expenses or income? Expenses. What is the actual expenditure value? 1870. So that means in the P&L account, I am linking with the P&L account, but unfortunately this is a cash book. Okay, so in the P&L account, expenses will be recorded on which side Debit side. So how much we need to be recorded 1870. But how much you have recorded? 1780. If the expenses decreases means automatically profit is going to increase. So here also increasing the bank balance by how much 90 rupees. What is the difference amount? So 1870 and 1780. What is the balance 90 rupees. So here also if you are recording if you are recording the payments less means our balances will be increases. Our balance will be increases. If you are recording the payments more means our balance will be decreases. So inversely or directly? Inversely. So this is also special point. So next one. Now only 4 MCQs are left, that's all. In the bank reconciliation statement, when the balance as per cash book is taken as a starting point. Now balance, just they are giving the balance as per cash book means favorable balance or unfavorable balance? Favorable balance. That means debit or credit? Debit. So imagine this is a cash book and this is a passbook. So debit balance they have given. So what are the symbols? Minus, plus, minus and plus. Okay now the direct deposit from a customer of rupees how much 2500 in the bank. So direct deposit done by a customer means that particular transaction recorded by banker. Passbook which side debit side or credit side? Credit side. So this particular transaction will be available on the credit side. So what is the symbol add? So that is the reason what we need to do, add back. Okay now. Next one now. Debit balance as per cash book of Topsy Enterprises as on 31st March 2024. So remember the date also, very important. Of rupees how much 1500. The same repeated this one. The MCQ is already repeated. Yes or no? Discount rupees 50. Interest allowed 50. So already repeated. What is the previous? 12th question have repeated once again. So go on see that one. So next one now. There is a difference in the bank column of the cash book and the passbook by rupees how much 2500. On the scrutiny it was found that interest of rupees how much 500 charged directly by a bank was not entered in the cash book. The sum was adjusted in the cash book before reconciliation of statement. That means what we have prepared before PRS we have prepared the amended cash book. Sir, that means already in the passbook that particular transaction is there or not there? Yes, it is there. But that particular transaction not appearing in the cash book. That is the reason there is a mistake in the cash book. We are going to rectify in the amended cash book. That means already recorded in the amended cash book and already recorded in the passbook. Once again, this transaction will not be appear in the BRS. So now they are asking that. Now the bank reconciliation statement, this interest of rupees 500 to be added, to be lesser, or to be ignored, to be ignored. Because already we have rectified our mistake through the amended cash book. Okay, now adjusted means that is called as what amended. So this is also important. The normal MCQs I am not going to round it off. Okay, now what are the different MCQs? I am going to round it off. Once again, at the time of revision, which MCQs you can see? Only the highlighted MCQs we can see. Next one now. When balance as per cash book, which balance debit balance on 31st March is the starting point. What will be the effect while preparing the bank reconciliation statement when out of the checks amounting to how much 5,000 deposited and checks aggregation of 1,500 were credited in the March and checks aggregation of 2,000 credited in the April and rest have not been collected. So first, what is the given balance Favorable balance as per cash book unfavorable favorable balance as per cash book. So that means here the balance will be there. So minus, plus, minus and plus. So totally how much worth rupees of checks you have deposited 5,000. In that 5,000, what is the date of preparation? The date of preparation is 31st March. So in this 5,000, 1,500 collected on which month? 1,500 credited in March. Okay, 1,500 collected by the bank. How much on which month March month. But checks aggregation of 2,000 credited in April. That means happened in March month or not happened? Not happened. That means this 2,000 we have to consider as a difference. We should not consider. We have to consider this 2,000 as a difference. So out of the 5,000, if you remove 1,500 and if you remove 2,000, what is the balance 1,500. So this information, the rest have not been collected. That means these checks are collected, not at all collected in the April month also. That means what is happening, ma? This 2000 and 1500. So what we need to call it as, ma? Check deposited but not collected. So what is the total amount, ma? 3500. Where we need to record debit side or credit side? Debit side. So what we need to do? Minus or plus, ma? Minus. Substitute of rupees how much, ma? 3500. So here the most important role is called as what, ma? Date we have to be remembered. If we are preparing the April month, means the only difference of 1500 only we have to be considered. Okay. Now, the check written by the bank as NSF. Okay, Nama? We have given one check to the banker, but the banker is accepted or not accepted, Nama? Not accepted, and he is writing what, ma? NSF on the check. NSF means not specified fund. What is the meaning of NSF, ma? Not specified fund. So the full form of NSF they are asking. That's all. So this is also one of the important MCQ. So is there any doubts, ma? So now I am going to show you the previous examination papers. So, and I will give time for 5 minutes. You have to solve. Just you have to draw the format and identify the balance. Okay, now no need to write the full forms at all. Okay. See this one. The same question we have discussed in the today's class. The same question we have discussed in the today's class. Yes or no? Okay, right, no problem. Try and find out the balance.